Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode, and I thought I'd start this video with something different than the usual welcome to the space station. And this is the toxic planet in the last system we visited. It's got some very interesting formations on it, and of course it's not helped by the middle of the storm, but if I just let the ship drift, we can just fly right through the middle of this donut, just like this. Because I thought what I want to do in this part is see if we can find some manufacturing bases, do a bit of exploration just on this planet, because this planet's a toxic planet that's full of water as well. Actually, there's some storm crystals down here as well. There's only one there. I don't really want to justify landing for that. Oh, there's a little clump there. Yeah, I think we can go land just about here. Hopefully. You know what's going to happen, don't you? As soon as I land, it's going to say storm clearing. Oh, okay. Let's grab the storm crystals. I think this would be worth landing on. Haha. I'm on the extreme hazard planet, which is quite useful because I'm still working on my final milestone, which is this one here. Because I died, I've got to get back to 24.5 souls. Then we have to. Yes, thank you. That's what we can do, is a little bit of scanning while the storm's going on. Creatures around. I think the creatures are in the water there. It looks like I've completed a mission. Actually, what I will do is put out a signal booster. Find it. Where's my signal booster gone? Come on. I'm sure I had. I've got my signal booster. There it is. I'm going to drop that down. And just use the navigation data. I've got loads of them. And we'll scan for secure frequencies. See if we can find a manufacturing base. And it's probably going to go send me to another planet. You watch. Manufacturing facility detected. Thank you. Yeah, that looks. I don't know. It could be on this. Right, we better jump into here. Do it pretty quick, nifty. What we'll do is top the toxic protection up. And my Lord thrusters have back in there. I've got, how much pyrite have I still got? Oh no, I've got just over 500, so that's okay. And I say this planet's got lots of these little ring things through. I mean, this would be a great planet to set up a racetrack on, couldn't it? You could set up the planet on a racetrack and then include going through the rings as well at the same time. Okay, there's one there. It's a shame you can't see it. Ah, the storm's clearing now, so that's good. And through we go. Such a precision flying there. Right, here's the manufacturing base. Going to drop down on this. Hopefully this storm will ease. Of course, we're going to fire up the plasma launcher. Thought the storm was easing. Like this could be a planet of permanent storms. That's 2 oxygen. Always wanted 2 oxygen. I think we're just going to go to blast through the doors. Hello, Mr. Sentinels. Do it. Foundry alert. Something. Power discharge. Reset primary per. Oh goodness. Wild energy fluctuations have brought research operations to a standstill. While I investigate a residual electric charge earths itself through my exit, the security alert is about to pull power. What does this say? Reset. Go for reset. Terminal's power fluctuations cease. It brings orders back. Brings order to the output system. Ow! Well, we got a formula for an oxygen filter. Yeah, well, I suppose it could be useful. Actually, I think the oxygen filter is to do with, I think it's one of the unique items. Is it here? Yeah, the holographic analyzer. That means now, if I want to make one of these, just to show you guys, so if I come up here, make that, and then I got holographic analyzer. And that gives me a reason now more for carrying gold around. So, I mean, that's a step forward, if nothing else. Let's just grab that. 13 clusters. Read the encyclopedia. Build our shields back up. Restore shields. We could pick a fight. Wow. This planet has a permanent extreme storm. Maybe coming down on here isn't exactly one of my better ideas. Though, as I said, it does help me towards getting that goal of what we call it, of getting that final milestone completed. Yes, thank you. I think we're gonna just deploy so we've completed another mission. Actually, I think I've got a mission to take a picture of a photo. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna take a picture of the manufacturing base. I've got a feeling. Yeah. Just gonna grab this. Another manufacturing base, please. Even if it's on another planet. Buy depot secure. Yeah. Well, it's not much of a picture, but I've put my list away that I wrote and I can't remember where it is. I don't know, maybe this could be a useful picture. Ship in the background. Yeah, why not? There we are. So that's another picture off the list. What's this? Yes, thank you, game. Come on, birdies. Oh, nearly there. They're right on the extreme range of my scanner. Oh. Oh, butterflies. These are even worse than birds. Trying to get a lock scan on a butterfly. These butterflies is really crazy. But you see, all you got to do is try and get the medium point of where they're floating around in, like that, and then just try and hold the, just getting that last. It's not helped by the fact that they're hanging around a blooming plant. Oh. Just can't get that last couple of percent. Oh. That's a plant, it's not the butterflies or rocks. Okay, they've moved this way a bit. On butterflies. You can stay close to. It's just trying to keep a lock on. They're just flittering around so much. So, there's an easier target there. I don't want to spend too long. Got it. Persistence pays off. And going to do the usual dihydrogen grab. A little bit more in there. Okay. We've managed to get a couple of missions done. Water is a supply depot. Yeah. That looks very much like it's off planet. Yeah, capital vessel. Let's just have a look round and see if we can see anything around here. Now I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up into space and maybe check out another one of the planets. It looks like we're going to. So I've got my. Oh, I've got the photon cannon. Difficult to tell the difference between them when we've got hostiles coming in. And that's the. Yeah. You lot. Yeah, where are you? Oh, there they are. Don't be kidding me. This is definitely becoming one of my more favourite tools. Get a little bit of assistance there. Actually, that's quite an interesting pattern. Actually, look. Right, what was I doing? I think that's the plan. That's the planet we've already taken off of. If I head, what's that one there? Undiscovered. Maybe if we. Right, that's a toxic planet with salvageable scrap on it. I think that could be a bit more interesting than the one I've just been on. What I want to do is stay in this system for this part, and then maybe the next part we'll jump to a new system and keep our exploration going. Because I just feel in the mood to just do some general exploration at the moment. And just for the fun of it, actually. Nothing else. And I suppose while I'm flying towards the planet, I suppose I better talk about the Beyond update. There's not much going on at the moment. Well, if you don't include all the massive amount of speculation about the date and what's in there and what people want. I mean, I think we're getting into a little bit of a hype overdrive in some areas now. I mean, because it's quite strange that Hello Games are keeping a very tight lip on what is in Part 3. And I'd be prepared to speculate that there's something in there that's either going to be quite game-changing, and that's might explain why they asked for the save games, because it could break our save games, or maybe something a little bit controversial. I mean, and looks like we've got another really toxic planet. So well, at least it doesn't look like there's actually a storm going on here, because that's where we really need is to find something to land on. Actually, see that bush literally come out the ground there. I've got loads of fuel, so and there's a little bit of water here, so we're just gonna put down here. And we can drop out, and it'll tell us how. We've got caustic winds, typical, abundant, rich. And we are in the middle of the storm, so let's see what we got there. It's a salvage container, and there's something behind. That's quite a long way away, though. Cobalt. Do I need cobalt? Thank you, game. We've got ionized cobalt. Yeah, I actually do need some cobalt. Okay. Let's just go and do a little bit of friendly mining. That. Now, I think this is one of the tendencies when you get to the mid to late game and you're just cruising around doing things. It's very easy to forget that you've got to pick up the basic resources. I know you can go and buy them, guys. I mean, I've got what's it, over 400 million stashed now, which I probably won't spend. And I think this is another issue with the game, that when you get to the mid-late game, it doesn't seem to be anything to spend the money on, such, except for very expensive ships. And once you've got the ships that you actually want, the money just becomes, well, I suppose it just becomes a matter of keeping score, I suppose, is probably the... And I just feel that there should be something that you can do with the money. Well, I'm not too sure what. I mean, well, I know one thing I would love, and that's a very expensive space station. Oops. You know, like that. Yeah, I mean, they let you buy a space station and make it like 500 million or 1,000 million or billion, something like that. Make it so expensive that it is very much a late game accessory. Or alternatively, you have to buy it and, well, not buy it, what can I say? You have to construct it, and constructing it costs a lot of money. I think that would give a sense of achievement to the late game, on top of maybe traveling to the center of the galaxy. Although I would still feel that, I mean, I think one of the things people forget, I mean, there's a lot of people say, well, you get to the center of the galaxy and there's no reward because that's the end of the game. But truthfully, it's not the end of the game. It's the beginning of a new game, in the sense that you go to a new galaxy and the process starts again. So in some ways, that is the reward for getting to the center of the galaxy, that you open up. But of course, technically, they broke that when they put in the, was it the Atlas mission? I think it was the Atlas mission, to allow you to go to a galaxy early just by completing the Atlas missions, which I think is a bit of a mistake. I feel that the reward for completing the Atlas mission should be like an option to travel some, or a really enhanced warp drive or something like that, that would allow you to travel to the center of the galaxy faster, rather than just allowing you to jump to another galaxy. I think that would have added, again, a bit more depth to the mid to late game. Anyway, guys, what I've done is I've strayed a long way from what I was talking about. I think part 3... Wait. Someone just attacked me. I can't see them. So I just had a sneak attack from somebody. That's annoyed me. So we're on a predator hunt now. Stinging. Oh, maybe it was a plant. Okay. I'll forgive you, creatures. I didn't get a predator flag. Actually, can think of it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that there's something in part 3 that's probably fairly dramatic, but my money's still on that it's going to break our save games, or it's going to require the regeneration of the whole universe. I mean, even if it doesn't break the save game, it could break the gaming experience, because again, there's something people don't tend to think about, that sometimes games release updates and you can carry on playing, but, and it is a big but, I accept it, guys, and it is very subjective, that some people don't feel that because the game's changed so much and restart. And to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I quite often restart, because I like to experience as much of the aspect of the game as possible. And what we can do is go here and get the terrain manipulator. And I think it's just a bit of a disappointment in the sense that if you just carry on playing something from the position we left off with the save game, all that early part of the game is missing. And I suppose what I'm building up to is saying that I am definitely going to be just checking, because sometimes you get creepy crawly creatures here. Salvage the container. Hey, you flew into the beam, not me. I need a... Okay, reload. I'm trapped amongst a load of debris. I think we're going to run for it, guys. I can see that stupid thing. Hey, get off my back. Yes, I know you've got reinforcements coming. Can you follow me across water? Aha! Oh, they can't see me in the water. Yes, they can. Wait. You guys ganging up on me, are you? Run, 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 run. Okay. Where are you? Just leg it, guys. This is not going according to plan. I think I'm reminiscing a little bit about things that, or I think I'm spending too much time talking about things that may come in the next update, as opposed to things which I should be doing now. Ah, look, there's got to be a hostile there. Oh, back to the beginning of the game when, and all the whenever you saw a bug like that, it would attack you on sight. I think what we can do is skip back across the water here. Okay, Sentinels have deactivated, which is really good considering the fact it was their stupidity that where they flew into my line of sight. We got a repurposed display, 212 years old. Well, it could be useful. Yes, going through a lot of protection at the moment. Let's just, oops. Let's put the back one, up one, you out. And see if we can get a manufacturing base here. I mean, this is the reason I actually landed and I forgot all about it. Like frequency. Manufacturing facility detected. Thank you, game. We've got a manufacturing facility in that direction. How far away is it? This is 7 minutes on foot. Yeah, okay. How much ammonia have I got? Oops. Yeah, we got loads of ammonia. And we should be able to find some on the way. Damaged machinery. What was it? What was it? Yeah, we're going to spend a little bit of time. I mean, to be honest, I don't spend that much time now walking across the surface of the planet, so maybe it's about time I did a walk across the surface type mission. Of course, that means that that's the cue for a major storm, but I'm sure we can survive it. We're just going to walk across the planet, see what we can find, anything of interest in that direction. Damaged machinery there, damaged machinery there. Reload the bolt caster, just in case the... Oops. I must admit the multi-tool melee option is something I have very rarely ever used. Unless the crab creatures. I'll grab that. Got 31 nanites. Oh, the other thing I've also noticed, guys, is the Quicksilver. I seem to have spent all my Quicksilver, and I can't actually remember ever spending it. And of course, we can't replenish it because I know games in their infinite wisdom have decided that we're not doing any community missions. Which in some ways I think it's actually slightly disappointing, because they did promise that we were going to get regular community missions. And then we had that big flurry not long after the... I can't remember what the update was now. Sorry. Brains faded a little bit. And then it's almost like that was that update. We're now moving on to something new. And I'd be... Of course, another option here could be that as part of the next update, they are going to bring in something out, another way to earn Quicksilver. But, come on. Ew, annoying. Oh well, we'll just scan these. Moral of the story is don't try and scan birds when... And don't try and shoot them out of the sky as well. Oh. Come on, keep the lock, keep the lock, keep the lock. Yes, yes. I'm getting quite good at this now. Oh, right. I mean, the condensed carbon would be useful, but we don't want to activate the overall sentinels. And I've lost the tag for the manufacturing base. Where's it gone? Oh, great. Here we come. Just make sure my multi-tool, make sure that is really topped up. I suppose one advantage is if we go through here, and we got the birds. I suppose one advantage is that if we get a storm coming, we might be able to get some more storm crystals as we walk across the planet's surface. A little bit of dihydrogen there. That's quite neat. Oops, nope. It's just go to mining beam. Life system support systems at 35%. That capsule up because it's again. I think this is another element of the game. Is there's so many different ways you can recharge things that there are elements in the game. I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys. I can't ever remember manufacturing an oxygen crystal, except for maybe in the very early stages of the game, when I was in that immediate survival scenario, when I'm trying to get to my ship, and for some reason I can't move very quick. So I just need to. Can't actually see any storm crystals though. So we've got some salvage container over there. Let's scan another creature. I'm not sure where. Okay. Let's put some more ammonia. There's some more damaged machinery over there, so we'll just go and check that out. Like a big, almost like a diamond embedded in the... Actually, there's two of these here, side by side. Ever seen? Oops. Shield module A. We actually unlocked that one as well. Never seen that before. Nanites. I'm curious to see what this is over here. What is that? That's ammonia. Right, I'm going to go and gather some ammonia. See, we're on a toxic planet. Quite happily need to check my other resources as well. This could be interesting. Oh, I should be able to stand. Just gonna grab not a very big deposit, so it shouldn't take long to mine out. There's a good chance we might get the majority of it, a single charge of the terrain manipulator, which is quite rare. So I'm just going to grab some stuff around here like that. Then again, famous last words. So, go some magnetized ferrite. Blowing up underneath my feet there. That's about it. A little bit of resources here. Why am I exhausted? Is that because I'm stood on the... I don't understand why it says I'm exhausted. Oh, it's gone off now. Lost the... Yeah, up here. I've lost the tag for the manufacturing base. Again, there it is. So we'll just keep going in this direction, guys. See what we can find. Check the inventory. That can go to the capacity. That can go to the high capacity. That can go to the high capacity. That can get shoved down to there so I can see it. Alright, dust can go to the high capacity. So can the sodium and the sodium nitrate. I'm not sure if I got it. Yeah, I've got some space for the cobalt as well. That can happen to the cobalt. Oh, the cobalt's up there. Oh, so I have more cobalt. Cobalt was in the wrong place. So it was misleading me. Okay, we'll grab a bit of condensed carbon on the way through. Looks like we've actually stumbled across a minor settlement. Oh! I think I've got a picture for this. What I'm going to do, guys, is we can actually summon my ship here as well. So the first thing we're going to do is drop a save. And the second thing we're going to do is take another picture. Oops, a bit too long. I'm pretty certain I need to take a picture of a hollow terminal, so we're just going to get a nice picture of this. This could be the thumbnail. I can get it in. It's got a bit of a profile against the background here. Shift. Yep, so we got 2 more photo missions complete. Doing quite well here, actually. I'm just gonna advanced iron battery, as though I really needed one, but never mind. Let's just restore the shields. Don't really need that. few nanites, nothing else here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to get over here and... Right, what I'm going to do now, guys, is we're just going to go and summon the ship here. And that means I'll be able to jump in the ship and... He was just the other side of the hill. Never mind. I wasted a data, what we call it. I don't remember what it is now. One of those things. Never mind, I've got loads of them, so it's not like it's the end of the world. Bolt caster, because these guys are going to get unhappy once I blast my way through the door. And again, we're just going to... Yeah. In the sentinels are half asleep compared to the last bunch. Grab that, and what have we got here now? Something excess power, something immediately. Systems are supercharged despite the security alert. Equipment beneath my feet buzzes and whirls with high intensity. Suddenly I detect the smell of burning. Excess power. I would guess that it's reduced the power delivery levels. Yes, thank you. Power delivery reduced across the board. The installation returns to... Yes, yes, yes! Got it! That makes the whole episode worthwhile. Enriched carbon. I've finally got it. That completely really unlocks my advanced manufacturing now. I am very happy with that. And for any of you guys wondering why I'm so excited, although I'm going to have to set up a radium mine because I haven't got one at the moment, is if I come in here, you will see that there's lots of formulas, especially along here. So you've got organic catalyst requires enriched carbon, and I think there's another one as well, and that's condensed carbon. This is where it's not going to show it to me. And where is it? Come on. Hot ice. I mean, there's a whole raft of them, which seem to be hiding from me at the moment. But it really, the ability to manufacture enriched carbon just opens up that whole spectrum of items that you can manufacture. It's like a gateway to everything else. What I'm going to need though is a radium mine now. I'm going to have to try and find a planet to set up some radium auto miners, make it worthwhile. And I definitely want to drop a save. I don't want to crash on this. Yes. So number one priority is we're going to drop a save here. Nope. That doesn't like it. Take that. Nothing found. Got an antimatter housing. Also take the sodium because it's right next to me. That there. Some more projectile ammunition. Anything else around here that can be of value or use? Cobalt deposit there. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mine out. Oops. Get out of the way. Some dihydrogen. Yes. Hey. Go away. And what we're going to do is wait for the sentinels to calm down. Then what I'm going to do then is make my way to the space station and cash in those missions. And that's where I'm going to wind the video up, guys. Good video. I really enjoyed this actually. I think I really need to spend a bit more time just wandering around the surface of the planet. doing a few bits and pieces. Right, looks like the sentinels have stopped messing about. Here we are, we're just coming up on the space station. And we're just going to dive in here really quickly. Right, here we are. Hello, geologists. Oh, look at that. That is a nice collection of missions to hand in. So we got 143 nanites for that. Standing with the Explorers Guild has increased. And that's another mission. Standing with the Merchants Guild has increased. Another 170 nanites. And looks like we've got a double increase with the Merchants Guild. 11,000 credits, which is all going to be... Standing with the Corvax has increased. Thank you. Skill 3 Sentinels. Standing with the Explorers Guild is increased. And we got some neural ducts to sell. Or standing with the Vulkan. So every one of those missions resulted in an improvement by standing. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. Let's see if he's got anything else we can pick up. No, we've still got some more kill sentinels here. I think that's a quad. We'd have to kill some quads for that. Still haven't seen any predators. Maybe I'm just going to very peaceful planets at the moment. I don't think I've actually seen a... Oh well, didn't get any rewards for that. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any predators for a little while actually. But and what we're going to do is just well, a few words to the language as well, just to, you know, I'm looking at these guys. Nod appreciatively. Okay. Look at something. No. Okay, take datapad. With the datapad, let's try not to generate numbers as high. Of course, one of the things that's being mooted for the Beyond update is these actually walking around. That could be quite interesting. It'd be a little bit spooky as well, actually. To have some one of these suddenly walk up to you, compliment. It'd be quite interesting. Also, I know I'm meant to be winding this video up, guys, but quite interesting actually if you suddenly spoke to one of these and these were like a pirate and they were selling you illicit goods. So there was a trade mechanic where you could buy goods that were illegal, and then if you got them on your ship and the sentinel patrol gets near you, you can get attacked by sentinels because you're carrying illegal goods. Anyway, that's another little bit of fantasy, guys. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.